Welcome bitches, one and all, to my reaction to Season 1, Episode 19 of the Vampire Diaries, Miss Mystic Falls. So last time we met Elena's Uncle John, who is a very interesting character as he has a lot of information that you wouldn't think anyone would have on vampires and just the story so far. We also know that he has a ring, the same as Alaric's, and we found out that these two rings are Gilbert family heirlooms, so it'll be interesting to find out where they come from, why they came into existence. We also saw Stefan struggling a lot with the fact that he had fed on human blood, and how his character's sort of shifting, and I think we're getting a feel of what a past Stefan used to be, and I don't know, he seems a lot more fun than current Stefan, so I hope we get a lot more of this. And then obviously we ended off with Jeremy reading Elena's diary and basically finding out everything now. He knows that Elena knows about vampires, he knows that Elena wiped his memory, he knows what happened to Vicky. It just, it's going to be a big deal for them to come over. I don't know if they'll go through it in this episode or it'll be an end of season thing, but yeah. Anyway, with that said, I'm very excited to get back into it. So without further ado, let's begin.
You know, I woke up this morning and I was feeling great, and I figured it was time for me to get back into things.
Is he going to be secretly drinking human blood without Elena knowing? He's just going to fake it?
Hey, thank you for helping me get through the rough patch.
I don't know, the way he's behaving, I am convinced that Stefan is currently having human blood behind Elena's back. Because this was like a different Stefan than Stefan when he's on his animal blood diet. And we know that when he's on that diet, he's a lot weaker. So to see him here so perky, after going like weaning himself off of human into animal blood, I don't believe it. I don't believe that. Know it. Fucking know it. Oh, Stefan.
For a lesson in local history as we approach Founders Day. Apparently the community leaders feel that's more important than World War II, but hey, what do I know?
Sorry, Lee.
Bonnie!
We had full occupancy today.
Bonnie!
Right.
Welcome back, my darling.
Founders Day. Well, we'll turn your attention to this exquisite...
Interesting. Has she been having nightmares about vampires? Because she seems a bit scared.
And if you're gonna continue playing house with your little vampire pets, you might want to stop robbing the blood bank dry.
I haven't been to the local blood bank in at least a week.
Then it's one of your others.
The other ones are gone,
No.
Damon. After what happened with your brother, my mom kicked them out and they took off.
Huh.
It's just us and Harper now.
Is he gonna turn Harper in instead of Stefan? Because that look.
Everyone here really missed you. Yeah, I just had so much to deal with after Grimes' funeral, and honestly, after you told me the tomb spell failed, I just didn't really want to come back.
Bonnie! Thank God you're home.
Aw.
I know we talked every day, but I missed you. How are you doing?
Talked every day. That's a bit awkward.
So are you dropping out then?
I can't. Her mom is the one who wanted her to enter.
Aww. That was a really interesting scene. Bonnie seems very detached from Elena at the moment. And you can understand why, because Elena's in all of the stuff that surrounds her grandmother's death and being around vampires, and that was the reason, essentially, that her grandmother died. So you wonder if Bonnie is taking it out on Elena, but I don't think she is. I think Bonnie's just struggling to be around Elena, as it's just reminding her so much of everything that happened. It's just with Caroline saying the line, I know we talked every day, it's like, because you know Elena didn't talk to Bonnie every day. Sad times. Hopefully they can get past it.
How's school?
Fine.
Same old, same old?
Has Damon picked up on who it actually is?
A little more pep in your step.
And you think it's because I drank human blood again?
I like it.
Well,
I'm sorry, I like it.
I'm clean.
Yeah, not possible.
Not only is it possible, but it is quite true.
It's bullshit, Stefan.
I'm clean.
Stefan, yeah.
Believe what you want.
I get why he's doing it, because he's ashamed, but...
I didn't even know that the contest was coming up, much less that I would be in it. My mom was really into this Founders Day stuff.
Yeah.
She was even Miss Mystic in her day.
Aww. So not only is he drinking human blood, he is drinking it in excess, which is the problem, because he's going to run out. And all the blood banks. Was he got it in a freezer? Fuck's sake, Stefan.
Well, well.
Hey.
He's a liar and a thief.
Yep. The truth is out.
You're the one that shoved it on me. What's your problem?
Oh, Stefan. Very defensive right now.
Why don't you just walk up to Sheriff Forbes, ask her to tap a vein?
Have my actions negatively impacted you?
It negatively impacted you both.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
Elena think
Stefan.
about the new...
Oh.
Nothing's changed. I'm still the same person.
Clearly.
Elena doesn't need to know anything yet.
Oh, Stefan.
You've been off the
Why is it always Elena doesn't need to know it yet?
I know that it pains you to see this, but I'm fine. Okay? I'm fine.
Stefan is just always so convinced that Damon wants the worst for him. And I get why, because he was trying to make his life a living hell. But honestly, this Damon that we've come to know at the end of this season is not the same Damon that we had at the start of the season. He genuinely does care about Stefan's safety. We saw that when he went to go and rescue him. And I think Stefan's just so caught up on that he's not even accepting the idea that Damon might actually want what's best for him. And yeah, you could argue that Damon wanting him to go on human blood isn't what's best for him, but we can see that Stefan is happy and he's got a lot more life to him. So it's a hard thing to debate about, you know. I don't know what's best for him, but he seems to be happier now. He seems to be better off. Happier might not be the best word, because he's obviously lying to Elena. He's lying to Damon. He's lying to himself and saying that he's fine when evidently he isn't fine, and he's drinking all this blood. And the amount of packets that we saw, he's drinking a lot of blood. So I don't know. I don't see this as a positive thing at the moment, because he's not being honest. If he's honest about it and he accepts that he is a vampire and he has to drink blood, and it doesn't have to be such a negative thing. He can drink people's blood and then make them forget and move along with their day, and it doesn't affect them, you know? Like, yeah, they'll have a bite mark and all shit like that, but he is a vampire. That is what he is. If he is to live in this world, he has to accept that he is a vampire, you know? It's just frustrating, all this back and forth as to him being fine with drinking blood, but don't tell Elena because she doesn't need to know right now. It's like, I've just had enough of it all.
Isabel and I share a mutual interest.
So they're in contact.
The original Jonathan Gilbert had an invention that was stolen by a vampire.
Who is it, Pearl?
Well, what is it?
The only thing that matters is that I want it
What
back.
invention?
And you're going to help me if you want your secret safe.
So the original John Gilbert made it.
He was friendly with a woman who turned out to be a vampire. Her name was Pearl. Does that ring a bell?
What invention does Pearl currently have then?
You seem to be in a good mood.
Is that a bad thing? Would you prefer me to be brooding and tortured?
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Oh, no touching.
Neither am I. I enjoy this, Stefan. I just wish he was more honest about it.
My mom's the only one who didn't get the gene, and I want this. And I actually deserve this.
You have done a lot. You do deserve it in terms of merit. And she cares about it, and I don't think Elena does. Oh, God.
Bonnie. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I don't think she wants to talk to you, Stefan.
I begged Bonnie to fill in for Matt. He had to work today.
Oh, God. This is going to cause some major rift issues.
Bonnie, do you have a minute?
We only have 30 minutes. Rehearsal.
It'll only take a minute. Please.
Bonnie, come on. Be honest with her. She's obviously got a problem with Stefan. You can understand why, but...
Bonnie, you have to tell me what's wrong.
It's not worth talking about.
Yes, it is. Of course it is.
What do you mean?
Everything my Grams did was to protect us from those vampires in the tomb. Now they're out, which means she died for nothing. I blame him, Elena. Him and Damon. And I'm not gonna put you in a situation where you have to choose sides.
Aww. Oh my God, I just had a thought. Stefan better not go behind Elena's back and try and fuck with Bonnie's head, because he's not exactly in the best state of mind right now. And that would fix issues in Stefan's mind. Oh God, if he does that, I'm not saying he will, but if he does that, I'll be very angry with him, because that's not how you handle stuff like that.
Oh, dude, you okay?
Uh-oh. Stefan!
Are you okay?
Yes. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I was feeling a little sick.
Stefan, don't go towards the guy with blood. Yeah, Alaric isn't dumb. He can put 2 and 2 together. Jesus Christ, Stefan.
Yeah, you mentioned you know a lot about the family.
Yeah.
You know anything about our ancestor, Jonathan Gilbert?
Why do you ask?
Well, I read his journal.
Well, that's surprising. Most of them are locked away.
There's more of them?
Jonathan Gilbert journaled his whole life.
Ah.
Crazy ramblings of a madman, of course. She's very pretty.
Yeah, she's a friend of mine. Excuse me.
So it's interesting to find out that Jonathan Gilbert had other journals. So there's a lot more information within them. Is that why he has a lot more information? But he has current information as well, which he could be getting from Isabel if Isabel has ties to the town still. Oh, fuck.
Hey, you can't be back here.
We need to talk.
Oh, shit. Is he going to tell her?
What are you talking about?
Damon.
Stefan's still drinking human blood.
Oh, Damon. Damon, you... Oh, no.
Stefan on human blood, Elena. He'll do anything. He'll say anything. Because he's not going to want to stop.
This is a different Stefan than you know, my love. He may have the same feelings towards you, but...
Seriously, Jeremy. What do you know?
Everything. I know everything.
He read that fucking diary back to front, didn't he? Oh no. Uh-oh.
But what's going on in here?
Uh-oh. Are they going to tell him?
Filling and landing extracurricular activities.
What are you talking about?
I know about the blood, Stefan.
Oh, he's not going to be happy with this. Oh, shit. Look at that smirk. Look at that face.
I was gonna tell you.
When?
I'm fine.
Oh my god, this is so interesting to see him acting so differently.
It's changing you.
It
Why?
is.
Because I kept it a secret from you?
No, Stefan, look in the fucking mirror. You're a completely different person.
You've been stealing blood and lying, and you say that everything's fine. Everything's not fine, Stefan.
Oh my
So
god,
what,
I
so you
love
and Damon
this.
all of a sudden have everything figured out then?
Oh no.
Elena, I thought you believed in me.
The amount of manipulation tactics that were just used. Jesus Christ. He literally looked at Elena, thought about every single way he could get her to do something, and he did it. That is awful. Damn, Stefan, that is not you in a good light. But like I was saying before, I enjoy this Stefan. I enjoy what is about him, but he has no control, like Damon was saying. So you're fucked. Like, what do you do with this Stefan? How do you wean him off? He doesn't want to. You can't force him off. Yeah, he is going to be pissed at you, Damon. Yep. You could tell he was holding in his anger.
Oh God, sorry.
Oh no. Oh no.
Miss Tina Fell.
Did he kill her? Oh my god, has he actually just murdered that girl? Because we all know when vampires have an emotional reaction, it's hard to control it.
There's a part of me that's so angry.
Shit.
That she covered up what happened to Vicky and
That's the biggest thing, yeah.
So this other part of me that's glad. I don't want to remember Vicky like that.
I would never do anything to hurt you. Not now. You know that, right?
Does he know who she is? Huh.
Where are we going?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stefan.
You seem sad.
I'm not sad. I'm freaking hungry.
What is he gonna do?
Where's Stefan?
I don't know.
What are we gonna do?
Right now, we just have to get through this.
Oh no. This is a very intimate dance. Oh no. Why am I loving this? Oh my god, why was I so on board with that?
I don't hurt people. I don't do that. I'm the good brother.
Oh, Stefan.
You want to hurt me?
Oh my boy. Oh, look at him. Yes, he does.
I want to rip into your skin, and I want to feed on your blood. If you puncture this just right, you can control the blood flow. It takes practice, but it doesn't have to make a mess. You don't have to waste any.
I don't want to look at this right now.
I just want one taste. That's all I need. I just want one taste.
Oh, Stefan. Stefan, no. Stefan. 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 Oh my god, did he kill her? He won't be able to stop. He's killed her, isn't he?
Without further ado, it is my honor to announce our very own Miss Mystic Falls, Miss Caroline Forbes.
Yay!
Actually, what?
She deserved that. She did so much for the community. Oh no.
There's blood on the glass.
Get me Damon Salvatore.
I can't do this.
Oh, he hasn't killed her yet.
Why aren't you afraid of me?
Yeah.
You told me not to be.
Listen to me, Amber. I need you
Oh
to be
no.
I need you to run like hell. Do you understand me? Run! Run! Now!
Oh my god, Stefan. This is fucking brutal, mate.
There were signs of a struggle in the upstairs bathroom. There was blood. And then Emma girl's missing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He wouldn't hurt her.
Elena, not right now. Anything you know about how Stefan behaves is fucking out the window right now. I knew he would. He would chase her. Stefan!
Stefan! Come on.
Get control.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Bonnie! Oh my god. What? Bonnie! Bonnie! Did she just bring him back? How did she do that?
It's okay.
How did she do that? Oh my boy. Oh my boy. Oh god.
You didn't see anything?
No, we just found her and then called Damon.
Why don't you girls get back to the party? Damon and I can take it from here. Yeah.
But Bonnie, what the fuck was that? How did she know how to do that?
Bonnie, please.
Elena.
I told you I wasn't gonna make you choose, but I need to make the choice for myself.
Yeah.
Please just leave me alone.
Aww.
Who's that girl with Jeremy?
Oh no.
She's new in town, I think.
New in town?
She and her mom, Pearl.
Pearl. No.
Family.
Her mother's name is Pearl.
Oh. Jenna.
Not in the mood. Today's been a no good, very bad day.
Annabelle tells me you're looking for something I took from Jonathan Gilbert.
What is it?
Jonathan was passionate about his inventions. He had created a detection device meant to track down the town's vampire element.
Was this the original?
But that's not what I stole.
Oh.
What is this?
I have no idea, but now it's yours.
Oh. So he had two, like with different things.
Consider this an apology.
Good, he's home. I was scared that he would be on the run.
You shouldn't be here.
Elena?
I know.
Elena, what are you doing?
That wasn't you.
Oh, it was absolutely me.
Yeah.
A monster, a predator. It's who I am, Elena.
No, it's not. It's who you are when you're not in control.
I wanted to drain every ounce of blood.
He hates everything that he is.
No.
It's so sad to see.
Stefan, I'm not gonna give
Elena,
up on you. I believe in you.
Elena.
Stop!
It's okay.
Aww.
You're gonna be okay.
Elena! Oh, the betrayal! Oh my god. Are they gonna lock him up and only give him access to animal blood? To wean him off like they have to wean him off?
Coming?
I'm gonna stay here.
Ugh. Aww. Shit. What an episode, my god. I've agreed this whole time that Stefan should be drinking human blood and just accepting who he is. Because, as we've seen this episode, him not drinking human blood and then being on it has caused so many issues because he doesn't know how to control it. He's never learnt to control it. And you see there, it was so sad because you see how he sees himself. He sees himself as a monster, as an animal, as someone so unlovable. And that's what he has assigned a vampire as. But that isn't what it has to be. Yes, they feed on humans. Yes, they feed on human blood. They don't have to kill. They don't have to murder any humans. They don't have to scare humans because they can convince them that what's happening is okay and then move along, you know? And it's just, he's assigned these words to a vampire as to what they are when that's just what he's thinking it is. It isn't what it has to be. And I just think it's very sad that that's how he sees it. And I hope that by the end of this, honestly, I hope that he doesn't go back on animal blood. I hope he continues having human blood, but he does it in a way that isn't detrimental to humans. He does it in a way where he doesn't feel so fucking disgusted by himself. Because it's just so sad to see. Now, Elena's stabbing him. I know I said the word betrayal, and I stick with that in its most general term of she literally betrayed him. But we all know that she did it because it had to be done. It had to be done. You could not control Stefan. Even Damon couldn't stop him earlier. So it had to be done, but it was technically a betrayal because she betrayed his trust and has got him locked away now. And I wonder how he's going to feel. I wonder if he's going to feel like she did the right thing or he's going to be angry with her. And Bonnie and Elena. Oh, it's so sad to see because you've got Bonnie who you understand 100% how Bonnie's feeling. Because all of this that her grandmother went through, that she sacrificed, it was for nothing.
Absolutely nothing, because they all got out in the end. Nothing was saved, and Damon didn't even get Catherine out. So it was literally all for nothing. All they did was release the other vampires from the tomb, which isn't what anyone wanted. When Bonnie was doing that thing to Stefan, what the fuck was that? Did she learn that, or was it an in the moment she wanted to stop him and her powers took over and she could do it? Because she's very detached right now. Very detached. It's almost as if she's floating and she's not really paying as much attention as she should be. She's not really taking everything in that's happening. It's just blank. I thought that when you did magic, you had to be of clear mind, which scares me, because if she is of clear mind right now, then I think she is just so depressed that she's not feeling anything. And so she was able to perform the spell. And that's something that is very sad to see, because I love Bonnie. I've loved seeing her, and this was a very different Bonnie. So I hope that she can find some happiness soon. And I hope that her and Elena can make amends, but it's going to be hard with her being with Stefan, because like Bonnie said, she literally blames them for what happened. But not only that, I feel like Bonnie in some aspects blames herself, because she asked her grandmother to do this. You know, she got her grandmother's help with this, and her grandmother now died for nothing. So I'm sure Bonnie on some level blames herself as well. But yeah, I know I keep repeating it, but it is just so sad. There's not much more you can say about it. Now, as Damon pointed out earlier, John Gilbert doesn't know everything. He knows a lot. He knows a lot of information, but he didn't know about Anna. Well, this is the thing. He didn't know about Anna, but when Jenna was talking to him, he knew who Pearl's daughter was. But I don't know if he knew who Pearl's daughter was because he's read about it, or he now knows that she's the daughter of Pearl and he knows who Pearl is, you know? I would assume it's that, because hearing the word Anna, I'm sure he would have been skeptical anyway, but he wasn't, so I don't think he knew her name. And he's had access to all of John Gilbert's diaries, because there's more than one apparently, so he's probably got a lot of old information from that. He's probably got a lot of new information from... He must have a source in the town. Someone that he's getting information of, because I don't think it's Anna or Pearl based on what we've seen. And it wouldn't be Stefan, Elena, Damon, Bonnie, her grandmother died. So literally who else is there? There's no one. There's the young guy that was with Anna, could have got it from him, and there's Harper. We keep hearing about Harper, but we don't see Harper. So I'm thinking Harper's got a bigger role to play. He was back from the time of the 1800s, but who is he? And you know what I've been wondering recently? Who the fuck was the guard that Catherine turned? Because he promised to let her go if she turned him. But did she... Maybe she just didn't keep to the deal and she just killed him? But if not, then who is he? Because I keep thinking about that. Every episode we watch, I'm thinking to myself, what vampires are out there? And I keep going back to that and thinking, who the fuck was that? It could have been the guy that was originally with Anna and the other guy who Damon and Stefan killed. Now, seeing Elena and Damon together, I like it. And that's the problem, because I think that the way the series is going and the way that general TV goes, like in my head, I feel like I feel like Stefan and Elena are endgame. Like that's where they're going to go. They're going to explore Stefan and Elena till the end. But I like Elena with Damon. There's just an interesting vibe to it. And I feel like, I don't know what it is I like about them though. There's just a certain energy to them. But then obviously Damon is predisposed to liking Elena because he's so in love with Catherine. And he's still hellbent on getting Catherine back. So you wonder if for Damon it's only the physical side, or if Damon actually likes Elena herself. And I think he does, based on when they did the trip to Atlanta and all that. I think he does like Elena. But there's definitely an aspect to it because she looks like Catherine. This other invention as well, what the fuck is it? It looked a bit like a watch. I'm going to get it up again. I wanted to look at it. Right. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like another fob watch. Like a stopwatch. But it's got an interesting... middle that doesn't look like it's moving, and it doesn't look like a watch. What the fuck is it? What about vampires can this invention do? So if you can track them, they wouldn't need an invention to kill them because they can just stake them. Can it emit, like, you know, you saw Bonnie did, can it emit a sound that like incapacitates a vampire and not a human? Oh wait, vampires have super hearing. Maybe that is what it is. Maybe it fucks because they've got like sensitive ears. Maybe it has like a frequency that humans can't hear. I'm just thinking, 1800s, what could they have invented that would affect a vampire? And if they can already track it, and they can already kill it, what more would they want to do? Change it back to a human? But how would a guy from the 1800s be able to figure that out? I feel like you'd need a geneticist, and even then, I don't think you could, because the people are dead. That's how they become vampires. So I don't think you can change them back. So what else would an invention want to do? So yeah, what a fucking incredible episode. I keep saying this, but people keep telling me that season 1, like season 2 and 3 are so good in comparison to season 1. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm loving season 1. So to know that season 2 and 3 are a lot better, what the fuck? Because season 1 has just been a fucking blast so far. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've left a link down below to my Patreon where you're able to find the early and uncut reaction to the Vampire Diaries and all the other shows that I do. I believe I'm about 6 episodes ahead on Vampire Diaries, but you can always go and check and see what one I'm up to now. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.